take the first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get out. 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 What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Christians came in America even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the New York Giants. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go in the snow from MetLife Stadium. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why. Ready up!
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is left side and taken in by Allen. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They go right back to Allen. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A give. Here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cowboy 80.
Gray brought in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line. There. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll be brought down. Short returns. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Allen in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Allen in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Catch made there by Allen. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That's another Honolulu first
So
down.
just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Huh. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Out to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play out of the Gmen. 38 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running backs. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Now give on the ground, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That's complete left side to Worthy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Sack. Cougar 19. Let's get that touch. 19. Sorry, 19.
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
No gain on the play.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 10-3.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And it'll be brought down at the, your Texas is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards?
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Set. 19, 18.
Gray brought in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. It is a touchdown. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set up. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 Cardinal, 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 2.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and inches.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
70 Lions. Cougar 19. Sponge. No. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Giants. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little Final time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Looking, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You know, one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
Let's go.
Gray brought in motion.
Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to... Oh, terrible time for that play call. It's intercepted.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, ready. Set up. Mustang 19. 18 back. 18 back. Check go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Okay, ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And tough with defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the second time.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 43-yard line.
Ready up!
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go!
Now McCarthy. Moving left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Down and 9. Look at play action here with McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. takes it down to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Honolulu. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Slide hits the point, up and good. And the Cardinals move out to a 24-10 lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
7-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On the toss, they go with Benson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
17 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Cardinal first down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19, come 19.
Allen in motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
19, 18.
They'll send their tight end left. To the air on third down is McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Joey Slye back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Alert, push, alert, push, alert, push. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Giants
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Back to the air again on second and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner rush. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
The kicker on for the
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll try and run here with Benson. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Benson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn it to a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
Third and 9.
70 range. Here we go. 7-19 line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Offense staying out there for this 4th down.
60 Eagles.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. A tight end in motion now. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that fourth down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Up the middle they go. And it'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Will Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, set. Panthers 60, Panthers 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Let's go now.
Now gives up the middle. It's Benson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg. Brian Burns. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Down the sideline. And he will finally be out of bounds, but hold everything. Flag down, back to the line of scrimmage. This is coming back. Here's 1st down. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Hook.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
19, go.
He'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce, he's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visitor, the Cardinals. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.